Welcome back to the channel. Please like and subscribe and comment. I am super mad about this. Man, let me start by saying this is my second time attempting to take this video. You know, with YouTube, sometimes you mess up, sometimes you don't. I have been investing in better quality videos for my channel so I could get more subscribers and get better at YouTube. You know, we start at a different rate. I started from the bottom. Now I'm trying to climb to the top, and I'm trying to upload quality videos. So I did invest in another camera. I'm always investing in a lot of things. You don't really have to. This don't have nothing to do with the video today, but I'm going to put you on this good camera. This is a 4K. This is kind of like the Sony one that costs $800, but this the one that cost, I paid like $80 because it was on sale. It's usually $150 on Amazon. It is good quality, but it do not upload to your phone as well as your computer, and I don't like that because any other camera I had, which is I have a Canon camera, I'm using an iPhone right now. I had the Android. I really love Android. It just don't matter what camera you use, as long as they got good quality. So I invested in this, did my whole video. It took me up until 3 o'clock in the morning, and I cannot get the footage off unless I put it on my computer. But I don't want to do that because I'm having a little technical difficulty to the computer, and I don't want to add everything on there. So if you want to invest and you don't have the money to invest in that Sony camera, this is just like the Sony. It do comes with a gauge, an extra gauge on there. It's a 4K. You just put the power on. I'm gonna put it too close. So this is the power, and that's the 4 gauge. I don't know if you can see it. It's empty right now. This is how you control it, and you could definitely record on this, and that's what I did. So I'm gonna flip it so we have it, and it has what you're using, and you just press that. Now, although I like the camera, it's just hard to upload the footage to my phone. So, and today, let's get to the video. I had to let you know about that. But if you interested in a camera that you trying to start your YouTube channel, I suggest you go for it. And if you want to be on a budget, they have a lot of decent quality cameras on Amazon. I will do another video about the camera equipment. I do have the pros and the cons and what I don't like about it, because I have expensive cameras and I have cheaper cameras, and I feel like the cheaper camera do better, easy to do, and you don't have to invest so much money and quality, and you get quality for a reasonable price. So in today's video, I am going to show you how I made these 2 body butter, which I'm going to be selling on my website. Website come out October 31st. This is the man fragrance, and this is the women. This is more of a masculine clean fragrance, and this is more of a floral or flower bomb fragrance. It smells really good. I did let it sit overnight, so the texture of this is solid. The way I make my body butters is different from others. I do not like hard body butters like this, but this is still hard, but it still have that softness to it. And this is a couple samples that I will show you how the body butter look, and we're gonna get to the video. So let me come a little closer. So if you want to achieve this body butter that I made, this is the texture, and this is how it look on your skin, and not too greasy, and it glides on there, and it smells really good. I love this fragrance that I use. Keep watching and subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. I don't want this video to be too long because I have other videos that I want to upload. I'm trying to upload about 3 or 4 videos a week on my channel, trying to keep up with it and stay consistent. Like I said, if you want a more in-depth video for body butters, I do have a lot of body butter videos from the beginning to the middle, and this is the new one. But you can go on the channel because I won't be sharing no measurements in this video. I'm just going to be sharing what I'm using in this video, so it won't be so long. So you're going to use shea butter. Unrefined shea butter is the best, but you can use refined shea butter if you don't have unrefined shea butter. I do have mango butter in here. I cannot find my Kaluta butter for nothing, but that's a more high quality butter. You know, shea butter is more nutty. I don't really like a lot of nutty smell, but I do use shea butter. But I like mango butter. It don't have that nutty smell, but it's still a hard butter, but softer than it's like more quality than regular shea butter. Then I'm using avocado oil. It's 100% pure avocado oil. You can get this from the grocery store. I got this from Aldi. You can get grape-seed oil is a good oil. You can use whatever oils you want, but in my recipe, I'm going to be using these oils. Then I got pure coconut oil. This is from India, so Indian people know about this. This is the best coconut oil I use for hair and skin. I wouldn't drink this one because I mainly use this for my hair or like lotions and stuff like that. Then you can get olive oil from anywhere. You're going to want to use a preservative because you are going to be using water. We're going to get to that in a minute. I got vitamin E oil because you don't want the product to oxidize over time. Even though you're using a preservative, vitamin E is good for the skin, and you want glycerin. Glycerin is good for the skin too. And you want your fragrance of choice. I'm going to be using Bombshell, and this is the man version of Burberry for men. So these are the two different ones I'm going to be using. This is for women, Bombshell, and this is for men, Blackberry men. And then, like I said, you're going to want to use your aloe vera. This is aloe vera juice and distilled water. You know, it's a lot of healing properties in aloe vera. It helps prevent a lot of stuff, and it heals like psoriasis, whatever you got going on with your skin. Aloe vera is a good thing to put in products. You definitely gonna need gloves, because if you're selling a product, you have to use gloves. And don't forget arrowroot powder, because you don't want that oiliness to the shea butter to be too oily for a body butter. So let's get into this video, and I hope you like it. Like I said, for the sake of the video, you're going to need your stove. You could have one, or you could use the regular stove that you have in your house, because you're going to want to set a double boiler, and that's what we're about to do. First, we're going to put our ingredients together. And I forgot to tell you, you do need some type of emulsifier, because when you use oil and water, it do not mix. So you need that to combine. So any type of emulsifier you have, or you have on hand, this is the only one I have on hand. I have to order more. They have so many different types of emulsifiers, and I haven't ordered a lot lately, but this is the one I got from Amazon, and it's BTMS 25. They do have the BTMS 50. I like that one better. This one is good, but it takes longer to dissolve more than the other one. So, but I'm going to be using this in the video because this is all I had on hand. And then now I'm about to show you what you want to mix. So you do not need a lot of oils. You just want enough to get that moisture and have the different benefits of your oil. Depending on what you want to present to your customers, you're going to put the type of oils that you want to broadcast for your business. So avocado oil that I'm going to use. You know, avocado oil is good for a lot of things for the skin. You don't want too much of this. I'm going to put it to the side so you can see how much I'm putting in there. So I'm putting a half of ounce of avocado oil. I'm also putting a half an ounce of grapeseed oil. I think I have a bottle that's open. Let's go get it. Because you don't want to waste product, because products cost a lot. When you have a skincare business, you're going to be spending money. So I'm only going to put a half an ounce, which that will bring me up to 200 grams. And I'll show you. Then I'm going to put my olive oil. I do not know why I'm calling it olive oil, because I'm not using olive oil gel. I'm going to be using olive oil juice. I do have 100% olive oil gel, but we're not going to use that in this product. And then I'm going to do the pure coconut oil. Now this, you can melt it, you know, when it's wintertime or fall season. Coconut oil tends to solid up. And I can tell this is a little solid, but I like it because it's the best one. This is all my oils. And this is how much I put in there. So it's only 200 grams, which is a cup. That's all you really need is 10% in a body butter. You do not need a lot of oil in a body butter because it would be too greasy, and you do not want to serve that to the customers, you know. Then, like I said, I'm only using a cup, half a cup. So this is 4 ounces, a cup and a half of liquid, which this is olive oil gel and distilled water. You do not want to put spring water in your products. You want to use distilled water. Spring water have chemicals in there. You don't want extra chemicals in your product. You want it to be organic as possible. So you have to look at that. You cannot use spring water that we drink because you already know they clean it. So whatever chemicals in there you don't want to bring to your customers, then you're going to want to put your emulsifier. Emulsifier combine the oil and water together. So you're just going to want to put that emulsifier. You can use steric acid. I do have some, but I'm not using that in my product. I'm just going to use the emulsifiers. You can do body butters all type of ways, but I like it this way that I'm doing it. They do have different recipes on YouTube to look and see how you want to make your body butter. Okay, now you want to put your stove. I put it on like 3 or 4. I got these stoves from Family Dollar. You could get it from Amazon. You could get it from Walmart. And you're going to want to put your ingredients in a double boiler. You're going to want to boil it for 30 to 40 minutes, and we'll be back. You want to make sure both of your oil and your water is the same temperature, because you do not want it to overpower each other. It has to be the same temperature when you're using water and oil together. So you will see that in the video. It's a lot. If you want a more in-depth, I'm just trying to make it more easy and not too long. I have a video that you can go see, and it has the precise measurements and what it means and what are you using, different type. I even have a lotion video, so you go check that out in the description and on the YouTube channel. See, we letting it boil, so we have to have this milk. It's going to take about another 20 minutes, and then we mix the product. We're going to take the temperature first, mix the product together, and put it in the freezer. So you will see that part. I will be back. Okay, now you can't see me as much. I'm about to put my gloves back on. The product has already melted. It's been about 45 minutes. I am about to push this up so you can see it better. I don't know if you can see that, but it's very hot. It melts. That's the butter, and this is the water. You know, the water is going to go down a little bit. It didn't go down too much. Like I said, you only need a little bit of that. You're going to want to use a thermometer to check and see what the temperature is, because you don't want to mix your water and your oil together. If the temperature is higher, oil usually higher than water. So we're going to want to let it cool down for a minute before we do the rest. And as you can see, that thing is hot. It's 180 Fahrenheit. It looked like it's about 190. So let's test our water, which is, it went down. For the water, like I said, the water is going to go down more than the oil. So our water consistency is probably about 150. So we're going to let that cool down for a little bit before I add it together, and I'll be back. Okay, we have got the the body butter out the freezer, and this is how it look. White. This is the type of look you want. Now we're about to mix it and turn it into the body butter. And the things you're going to need next, and this is when you put your preservative, because it have water in it and you do not want that to mold. You're going to want to put your glycerin at this point, and your vitamin E or your fragrance of choice. And don't forget the arrowroot powder, because that's the main ingredient to keep it not so oily. And you can put a Mica of choice if you want. I will be doing that. But first, let's see if we could stir it, because I think I put it in the freezer a little too long, so I might have to so it's not that bad. So we want to stir it up, and I won't be talking through this because I will probably be cutting it out. Now I'm doing a voiceover. You want to stir it for 20 minutes. Sorry about the refrigerator in the back. Then you want to start adding your ingredients like the arrowroot powder. And you want to add vegetable glycerin and your vitamin E, a choice. And you want to put your preservative. Make sure you put your preservative in there. I'm using Octafin Plus because I added water. And you want to just keep on stirring it and mix it. On this batch, I am going to split it. So I'm going to be adding my fragrance of choice at the end. And you will see that when I split it, because I'm making a man fragrance and plus the women fragrance. And that's all you want to do at this point. Okay, this is how it look. I don't know if you can see that on the screen. After you stir it, we're going to split it up because I'm gonna make a man and a woman's body butter. This is a small batch. I do offer body butters, but I only make them in smaller batches. And this is how the consistency is. Like I said, the first day it will look a little bit more soft, but it will solid up tomorrow. So out of all the ingredients that's in there, it will have its final consistency in the morning. But now it is soft, and that's the point that you want it to be like that. And you want to wait 24 hours before use because it has to have its final consistency tomorrow. So like I said, this is a little soft right now, and it will get more firm tomorrow. And I'm going to go with a silver, black, and a green for the women, which I'm using the fragrance Bombshell, and I am going to be using Burberry for men. So you want to add your scent in there. So I add my scent to the side because some fragrance have a temperature point, but my butter cooled down, so I don't want it to oxidize. So I put in like 20 drops in the men, and I also use this oil right here. It's a clear base to just get oil instead of like a fragrance oil to mess it up. And all you're gonna do is just pour it in there, and you want to stir it up. And if you want to add some more arrowroot powder, you can. And that's what I'm going to add in my mixture so it won't be a little oily. Like I said, it's going to come to its final consistency in 24 hours. I'm going to add some mica powder. When you use mica powder, make sure it's for skin only. Safe for skin uses only. But they have some mica powder out there that's not safe for the skin. So you have to read the ingredient. And when I tell you this smells so good, I cannot wait till men try it. So this is how that product look for the man. It is going to dry in the morning, and I will be showing you that. I put a little mica and safe glitter for skin in the women in the fragrance, and I'm gonna add that up and come back. Now it's time for piping. You can get your piping bags from any craft store, any grocery store, in a cake aisle. I do not like piping. This is the worst for me. I am not a good piper, but I want to try to see how it look. Like I said, my product is not all the way to its final consistency, but I want to put it in the piping bag and pipe it, put it in the container. And I already done messed up already too, because I was supposed to put the little piper on here, but it's okay. We're going to work with it. Like I said, this will get its final consistency tomorrow, and we will come back. So there we are. Body butter in the piping bag. That's the women fragrance. Is Bombshell I'm using, and then this is skin safe fragrance. I mean glitter that you can use on your skin, lips, or whatever. you want to use glitter that is skin safe. I put a little razzle dazzle in there, and we're just gonna pipe it in our 4-ounce jar. And whew, now my piping skills is not the best. Not the best. And that's how that looked. See how solid it had got the next day when you leave it for 24 hours. And I am about to show you what it looked like on the skin. So this is how the sample look, and that's how it would look on the skin. Nice and smooth. And I really like this smell. This is one of my favorite. I can't wait till you try it. It's vanilla, midnight, and pink kisses. You see? That's how it would look. And this is the final look. It got solid. And I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. And please like and subscribe and comment. See you later.